For 2 days, Devin Jefferson had been on trial for the shooting death of University of Memphis football player Taylor Bradford.
I had promised myself that I was going to go to every court appearance. I wanted to know what my son was doing the last hours of his life, because Taylor's not here to tell me.
Waiting outside the courtroom, Taylor's father prepared to hear testimony that would detail his son's dying moments.
My mind right for this today. It's sad that people just hated him. He had some options, you know. A blink of an eye, all that was taken away from him.
Yeah.
This time the statement called Deshaun Tate.
Bring up Mr. Tate, please.
Now, the most difficult part of the trial came for the family. Hearing co-defendant Deshaun Tate describe how Taylor was killed. The court prohibited the filming of co-defendants.
Tell us what happened.
I flagged the car down. Taylor stopped. We approached the car.
Okay. Let's understand where people are. Where are
On
you?
the driver's side of the vehicle.
Now, where's Victor?
On the passenger side.
Okay. So you got Taylor's attention. Did you say something to him?
I see him acting just about music. They gave me a funny look. Now this time, Victor had cocked his weapon. He said, "Give me the money." Taylor kind of panicked, and he reached for the gun and hit the gas at the same time and pulled out. And when he did that, the gun went out.
As a mother, I want to think they wanted to scare my son with a gun, but they shot him.
It took 4 people to kill my son. It took 4 people.
Before dismissing Tate, the state questioned him about his phone calls with Devin.
Devin calls and tells you it's time you're ready to do the robbery.
Yeah.
Now, did you talk to Devin after the robbery?
Yes, sir. 10 minutes later,
Tate said that Devin checked in with him after the robbery. Now, all they needed was hard evidence to verify Tate's testimony. Lapone brought Charity Wright of Cricket Communications to the stand to explain the most crucial evidence at the heart of their case, the cell phone records linking Devin to the scene.
The first phone call that I see is on 9/30/2007 at approximately 7:20, calling the number assigned to Devin Jefferson.
She said that Devin Jefferson and Deshaun Tate were in constant communication on the night of the murder.
It's approximately 18 calls.
Even with the cell phone records, prosecutors still felt that getting a conviction would be difficult.
Even though you've got the cell phone records, the fact that he wasn't present, he didn't know anything about a gun, it still leaves the jury saying, okay, so why should we convict this guy? He didn't intend for this to happen.
After 3 days of testimony, both sides were ready to present their closing arguments.
Victor Tresvant pulled that gun out. Victor Tresvant walked right over to Taylor Bradford and he shot him. But yet, Devin Jefferson's responsible? Doesn't make any sense to me.
ladies and gentlemen, you can't just sit in your dorm room and plan a violent crime and put a human being in the middle of it. And then when it goes bad and that person dies, like, hey, wait a minute, I wasn't there. Even if Victor Treisman intended to kill Taylor, the law holds Devin Jefferson responsible for the murder. It's that simple. The law will guide you to justice.
Thank y'all very much, and you may begin your deliberations at this time.
The next day, everyone waited for the verdict. After 9 long hours, the jury had still not reached a decision.
The jury wants to come back in the morning at 8:30 and continue deliberations.
The following day, everyone reconvened. They anxiously waited, expecting to hear a verdict at any moment.
We wondered what was taking them so long to make a decision.
The longer they waited, the more they doubted that Devin would be convicted.
We were on edge because we were unsure if he was going to be found guilty because they were in there deliberating.
It just seemed like it was possible that he was not going to be found guilty of first-degree murder.